Hello, everybody. It is October 31st, 2018, 2:40 p.m. I actually had to think what the date was. I was looking at it on the screen. It's October 30th. I should know what the date is. Happy Halloween. It just occurred to me it's Halloween. I have some mini Hershey bars, and I think I'm going to have one just to celebrate. This is episode 271. Isn't that crazy? I wasn't too sure about this cartoon. I stared at it for a long time, thinking, does this work? Will people get it? Does it make any sense? Will people like it? Right? I don't know. So I was kind of surprised that people did totally get it and liked it a lot. We got a lot of comments on it, so it's like, yay, cool. It's got about 300 shares so far on the Facebook machine. Some people were commenting on my blog that they had trouble looking at it on their phones, and that does bother me. They kept getting, like, their phone would be frozen or they have to reboot it because of these pop-up ads and stuff, or spam ads / whatever. I'm not real wild about that, but I did get a small check for the ads yesterday, so I'm not really going to whine about it too much. Because I do have to get paid to do this, people. You know, I'm trying to make a living here. But then I put it up on my phone to see if it froze on me. But I didn't get any of the kind of stuff that they were talking about. I got something even worse. I got a Dave Brat ad. Who's Dave Brat? Dave Brat is a Republican congressman. He's not even my congressman. He's a district one over. I got another asshole. Hey, that sound right? I got another asshole. Sound like a personal problem. This whole troop thing on the border, we all know it's a political ploy, right? It's kind of funny that the people who complain about political tricks and strategies and stage events, like they're accusing this whole caravan of being, are creating staged events out of it. So, I mean, if the caravan is not going to be here for at least another month, at least, it could be 3 more months, and let's get over all the other logistics about it, like how many will actually show up, that the fact they're not, illegal aliens, that they're coming here to seek asylum, which they have the legal right to do. Just look at the fact that it's going to take them a while to get here. So why are the troops on the border now? And will they be there after Election Day? So, well, yeah. Screw these Republican dickwads. I mean, seriously. Come on, people. But here's the other thing. We are using the troops for political props now? I mean, it's bad enough that we're exploiting refugees, right? That's terrible. I mean, when did we become a nation of dicks? And, well, I'm using a lot of curse words today. But, now we are exploiting, our troops, the military. And don't talk about kneeling and respecting the troops and everything and stuff like that when you're exploiting them for political gain. And the thing is, the dumb people are too dumb to see that. We gotta, show up on Tuesday to show that the majority of this nation does not buy this kind of crap, and most of the nation is just not this cruel. I was really concerned. I changed the subject on a whim. I was really concerned that this was blending in way too much. So I was going to have to find ways to get around that. And also, I didn't like all of the soldiers where I had them at first. So I changed it around a little bit. And I also didn't like the tank. Didn't dig it. One of my housemates last week bought a couple pumpkins, and he asked me to stencil out the faces on them, so he and his girlfriend, Karen, you met her, would carve up the pumpkins. And so I did it. I did it within 10 minutes. I said, sure, I'll do that. But I'm not carving these pumpkins up because that's just work, Yeah, they're still not carved up. And yeah, they're just sitting on the table still. And it's Halloween. But the other thing is that they tell me, well, we don't want any trick-or-treaters. We don't want to be handing out any candy and stuff like that. We don't want people ringing the doorbell all day and stuff. And I'm thinking, okay, but you're going to put pumpkins out there? That's kind of a mixed message, right? Tell me, just somebody chime in. Is that a mixed message? You put pumpkins out with their little faces and Halloween going, ah! Doesn't that say, come on up here, we'll give you candy? Anyway, just something I was wondering. Or is that just me? I always thought that if you did not want kids knocking on your door, you turn all the lights off and you pretend like you're not home. I figured all the lights off, like when I took my little kid trick-or-treating, if the lights were off at a house, that meant they did not want to deal with you. So you avoided that house. And you know what? I had a lot of fun at Halloween when I was a kid. And when I became a teenager, I did the usual pranks, like TPing houses and egging and stuff like that. And I stopped the egging, though, whenever we accidentally egged an undercover police car. 16. Seriously, we did. We hit a police car. And, of course, he turned around real quick, and he chased us down. And being like, actually I wasn't even 16, I think I was 15. Scared the life out of us. We thought we were going to jail for throwing an egg. And there's like 5 of us in the car. And so we went home and hid for like 5 minutes after, he let us go. Swearing that we'd never do anything bad again. But within like 5 minutes we're out TPing somebody else's house. But out of all the fun I had as a kid, I gotta tell you, honestly, I had way more fun when I was taking my own kid trick-or-treating. And then I had way more fun when I helped him throw eggs at police cars. No, I did not do that. But really, taking him door to door. The only thing is, my kid was Batman for like 3 or 4 years in a row. He could not get over being Batman. He used to sleep in the cape, and I'd have to take the cape off him at night, so he wouldn't strangle himself. I'd have to wait for him. I mean, when I took it off him at night, it was after he fell asleep. I'd have to wait for him to fall asleep and take the cape off. And we're talking about like 4 or 5. So, all right. Shout outs. We're gonna give shout outs to Ariel and Robert. We're almost out of time because I talked about Halloween and my kid, and I got distracted because I was distracted by stuff like that. Ariel liked my penguins. Thank you, Ariel. I kind of while I was Googling and I was looking at drawings of penguins, not cartoons, but artwork of them. See right here, I'm trying to get my soldiers to blend in. And they just kind of meshed in from all that. And penguins do rock. I'm going to give you a scientific fact. Girls are crazy about penguins. It is, it's like horses. Yeah, I know, is that sexist? Sorry. But it's true. It's like macaroni and cheese. Every girl likes macaroni and cheese and penguins. Not eating penguins, but Alright. And talking about ice again. Alright. And yes, Arrow says hard to tweak from a landline phone too, but you can do it on your desktop, on your laptop. I do most of my tweeting on my computer, so weird. And you pronounce checks, yeah. I actually knew that, but I actually said smallpox was eradicated in the 90s. I read today that the last continuous case of it was in 1977. So yeah, don't know. And Robert Coutinho pointed out hate crimes of all sorts are up. That is true, but I just knew the number from anti-Semitic. And Robert's a savage because his freezer requires ice cube trays. And yeah, Robert pointed out that other people did the penguin joke, but I didn't care. I did think of it first, but then again, it's probably obvious, but nobody used it the way that I did. So I was like, screw you guys. I liked the color of the uniforms at the beginning, but they were still just not, they were blending in too much. So I went ahead and made them a little bit brighter. I don't think we'd stick troops on the border in bright green, but there you go. They're not fighting in the jungle, they're like on a desert. We don't even know where they're going to show up on the border of Sweden today, that they haven't even decided which route yet. They're probably going to end up outside San Diego, but they could go in but there's actually a shorter direction, but it's way more dangerous. So, and if we go to San Diego that way, it might actually take another 3 months. So who knows? Anyway, we don't need the troops on the border right there before the election day as a political problem. And we are almost done. I was trying to keep this video below shorter than 10 minutes. but I couldn't cut everything out. I cut a couple little things out, the little mini videos. I don't record this thing just as one recording. It's like several recordings, and then I might take 1 or 2 out. I haven't been doing that as much throughout the 271 videos, but I'm going to start doing that now. I might like cut out some shading and junk like that. Maybe. And we are done. Last thing you see here is the flag. You can count the stripes, but don't count the stars. That's going to be too much work for you. Alright, thanks for coming by. I hope you liked today's cartoon. Give me a comment. I just made up my planes. I just like pulled them out of the air. Oh! Nobody did it. Leave me a comment. Click the red button and subscribe. Please subscribe, because someday I want to make money at this. You know, by the time I make 1,000 videos, maybe I can have 1,000 followers and I can make a dime. Alright. And make a comment and I'll give you a shout out tomorrow. Bye.